Hello, 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 all you wonderful people, and welcome to Gangelized Treasures.
No,
What?
not Gangelized Treasures anymore.
What?
It's not Gangelized Treasures anymore.
What is it now?
It's something different!
Manda and
Oh, it's Mom and Manda.
Manda
Manda
and
and Mom. Hi, it's me. And you. And all of the lights in my glasses.
We've only been talking about this for like 4 months.
It's Mac
What
and
we're
Mom.
doing. So, Mac is here with us. I know, first of all, I want to apologize. I was going to do the video on sell-through rate and how stuff that I have in my shop has sold, although it does not have good sell-through rates. A lot of it is sold within 2 weeks of posting. But little Mac here took over our
Look at
lives.
his little arm from where he had the IB. He doesn't want to talk about it. He doesn't want to talk about it. He was in the hospital for 2 days. He would have
Almost
died if we
3.
didn't take him. He
Yeah.
got diagnosed with
Addison's
disease.
So,
My dog has a chronic disease now.
so that kind of took over our life for
Last week.
for several days. I didn't realize how I missed him so much while he was gone. Yeah, so he's gonna have. He's okay now. He's gonna have medicine for life every day. He has no adrenal glands, and he'll have to have a shot
Look at that ponder.
every month.
Look at that face.
Look at that cute face.
He just got back to dancing today. He just now got back to doing his little booty dance in the morning, so we know his little personality is finally back. And he's so nice on his medicine. Who knew having your hormones artificially measured would make your life all better? I don't know anybody like that. Okay, bye. He's sick of my shit.
He's he didn't eat for 4 days, and he quit drinking. So to see him eat, we're just like, he's eating.
So that's why the announcement's late.
So, like we were gonna do it maybe the 1st of January, but
Yeah, right.
and then Rip went to the ER.
He went to urgent care. He had to have a toe bean, a claw bean, amputated back to the bone because he cracked the shelf
Both sides.
off of his claw and his little toe bean was just hanging out sideways. So I knew I couldn't trim it. I was like, this is major. This is a procedure. So, poor guy. We might send some bloopers of him going after his procedure because they twilighted him and did a local, so it was really fast. And he came back in the room and he was like he did not know what planet he was on. Poor guy. So.
And luckily, because the Addison's test came back the same day that Rip went to the same ER,
I was just magically already there, and they were like, "Oh, Mac."
I was like, "Can we bring him home?
Can I just bring everybody
Can
home?"
we bring Mac home?" They're like, "Oh yeah, it's definitely Addison's. We knew it was Addison's. We gave him a shot yesterday.
Pupper's taxi.
He's on." Yeah. So then she had to bring him to come see me because I was at work. I'm going out to see the dog. Haven't seen him for 3 days. It was, yeah. So that's why that video didn't happen. But this video.
I mean, I think the puppers are going to be in a lot more videos. This video is to announce our rebrand, which nothing is changing as far as like, we're us. You're stuck with that. Sorry. But we're going to have a lot more content. So like talking about the puppers is going to be included. Are we a lifestyle brand?
I don't know what we are. What are we? Because this is what all we're going to include. There'll be some cooking. Some recipes.
What kind of recipes?
I can do vegan. I'll give options.
My mom,
everything.
shut up. Stop being overly humble. My mom is a vegan wizard. This woman can make a McFish, a vegan McFish, that would fool the McDonald family, okay? So, I think it's good.
But it is good. It is good. When you haven't had a fish sandwich for a long time, and you bite into the crunch and
Crunch.
fish
Okay, so really
flavor.
good vegan recipes.
My lentil
Quinoa, meat,
taco meat is really good.
pretty epic.
Maybe we might get to my famous baked Oreo.
Someday.
Some meal prep. We don't know. What do you guys want?
Also, gardening. I don't know how much we talked about it before. We're pretty much going to talk about everything, not everything. Everything that we do that's part of how we do what we do, whether that's I am an aspiring vegan. I think we describe ourselves as optionitarians or nutritists, which is just focusing on getting the most nutrition. Come on. Come on, you know you want to be on camera.
Like I see the camera.
Come on, bud. Hi, Squeeze.
See Squeezy. We will do a whole video and introduce you to the puppers and tell you their stories.
They're all rescues.
And no, they're not.
I need help, Mama.
The boys aren't. These two Aussies aren't. They're the only dogs I've ever bought. They're the only dogs. Once I had them, then I realized I needed to buy toys because they tried to eat the couch.
So we're gonna include the puppers, gardening,
homesteading.
I don't know if we ever even said, but since the last time I've ever said anything about gardening, we got certified as a suburban wildlife habitat. So there's a lot of what's called resistant regeneration, which is making the neighborhood better, whether anybody likes it or not.
We no longer have a front lawn.
Well, I'm working on killing it. It's almost dead. We're winning the battle.
Except for the onions.
If it was Plants vs. Zombies, I have 2/3 of the board covered. So, I am killing my front lawn. So there'll be a whole episode about that.
It's turning into a garden.
Yeah. The shows that we do, both of us together, it's just more fun when we're both together. There's more perspective. There's more information. There's somebody thinking of what I'm not saying or what I'm missing or whatever.
What you're not saying.
You know, I don't know if I missed something until you're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Like, I have whole videos where I was supposed to be making this announcement, and I did not. And I talked for 18 minutes. Sorry. So,
and let us know what you all would like.
So,
there will still be thrifting.
Crystal Clear downloads. There's all kinds of cool, awesome events that we're part of. We're in Pagan Picnic for the first time this year. We're in Steampunk for the second year. There's lots of behind the scenes and events. There's another side business. Are we nuts? Probably. There's another side business that's emerging now that I'm getting more independent on doing Crystal Clear download events. So,
do you want to tell them about it?
I don't know. Do you want to tell them about it? Don't start that again.
Do you want to talk about it? I don't know. Do you want to talk about it? What do you want?
I don't know. Introducing Nani Noms, the enlightened snack dealer. Get a healthy snack. Make your Nani proud. So we've noticed over the past 2-3 years of doing events that there's not a lot to eat.
Especially if you're vegan.
At these events, especially if you're vegan or have health stuff, and if you have 8 pages of things that you can't have like me and our friends. So the people that we do events with are usually really awesome and try really hard to get vegan options, but even with that, a lot of vegan stuff is just seasoned spicy, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I can't have any. So a lot of packing for a show is me packing my own food, because I know even when there's food provided, even when there's vegan options, I probably can't have most of that stuff. Yeah. There's probably, I can have water there, maybe.
We looked at going to a weekend event, and they were having lasagna for lunch, like chili for supper, and something else, tomato and grilled cheese.
Everything was red sauce.
Like,
the whole thing was red sauce. I'm like, I don't care how vegan it is, that would kill me.
Yeah, eating tomatoes
so,
that often.
With all of this toting snacks around, also, my friends, I'm like, hey, come eat a snack. Don't go over there and eat a 3rd bag of chips.
Don't go to Taco Bell.
That's not food. Come eat a real snack. So we have friends popping in going, oh, I want some gluten-free pretzels. Oh, I want a smoothie pouch. So now...
And we've eaten enough of it.
We've eaten enough of it that, like, some of it is part of how I survive, especially when I go do a show by myself. My bars and my protein drinks are what I depend on, because I know there's going to be times where I can't get away from the table. I don't have time. There's nothing in wherever
in the building at all.
In the building that I can have, even if they have a little
wine and pickles, coffee, fountain drink. Oh, vending machine.
That ding ding, 2 for the lady. This is why we both need to be on camera, because I'm like, you know where you beep beep beep. That thing.
I'm glad you knew the pantomime for it, because
you know the big ugly thing with all the food that I can't have.
What I'm thinking about the shows that we went to, and there weren't vending machines.
Big ugly thing. If there are vending machines.
I guess there were.
So now we're gonna carry my snacks / other gluten-free, sugar-free, vegan,
superfoods,
nut-free, blah 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 blah, specialty snacks, to make things more accessible. Hopefully feeding my friends, but also all the customers that are gonna be at those events. So
yeah, because like you can get a ticket and you can be there all day, but
to be there as a participant, you get a day pass for $10. You could be there for 8 hours. So like
there's multiple workshops,
and people don't stay for 8 hours because there's nothing to eat.
Yeah,
I'm doing a ear massage on Rip right now off camera,
and she's also expanding
on Rip
and
right
having
now.
more vendors.
Yeah,
so.
We're taking over a whole nother floor of the venue, so there's going to be a lot of people. Kind of grumpy because there aren't a lot of snacks.
Hi, bud. I'm a bud.
Rip's down here.
So with the stuff that we have, they could literally come eat breakfast every day or eat lunch every day and get one of the high protein snacks to replace that meal and get something different.
Get the variety and know it's healthy. And then, plan on going and eating out after we all sell out all our stuff all day at the event. We can actually
go eat someplace.
Save that money and go someplace nice where there's options for everybody. Not that there's unnice food, but nicer than horking down $1 menu something that's going to hurt you later. Would hurt me later. So that's the new thing that you're doing.
Yes.
I'm doing retreats this year. Are we crazy? Are we nuts? Are we insane? Yes, that's why it's Manda and Mom, because we're just going to lob it all together. Hi, bud. Buddy, he really wants to be on camera. Hang on. Hi, bud. There's a re-up. He's a Rip of the 9 toes now. He lost a toe claw. Poor bud. It wasn't his whole toe, but he split it bad enough she had to take it back to the quick. So he doesn't have a... He looks like this on one foot.
Isn't it the pinky toe on the outside?
He looks like this on one foot.
And he's really fussy because he has to wear a boot.
He's
and he doesn't like it.
He don't like it.
So Ramanda's retreats will be.
Oh, so if you don't know, under the 52 things that we're in, but so I've met some wonderful people who have land and venues and who have had their folks asking, when are you going to do retreats again? Like, hey, it's calmed down enough, or people feel, more normally healthy people feel a little more confident going and doing things these days, as far as, the world isn't past COVID, and I know that, so disability rights, soapbox for a second, but people have been asking for retreats, and so I have 3 dates. There may be 1 weekend happening. Maybe. Should I post the secret link?
Not until you have definites.
The sneaky link? It's not public yet. So there may be 1 weekend. It may have to dial it back to a 1-day retreat. So we have dance movement therapy, drum circles, mandala ceremonies, breath work, meditation, sound healing. There's all kinds of possibilities, and dance. Obviously, lots of just actual dance. Ecstatic dance is happening. We're having a summer solstice dance party is the one that I'm really excited about. And Mom will be there with Naughty Noms to sell the snacks. But if you're interested in wellness retreats, if you're interested in incorporating spirituality into your wellness, if you're somebody who's like, I really wish there were groovy people who were like...
who like to dance like I do.
Weird adjacent, but also have normal lives, like we're not going to ask you to move out to the compound with us. Here we are.
Nobody lives there permanently but us.
Well, nobody will live there when I get one, when I have one. So we're both doing new exciting things this year. And Manda and Mom as a lifestyle, is it a vlog? This is a vlog.
Yeah.
As a lifestyle brand,
channel.
It'll be a lot easier to just tell you everything and just take you with us, because it's very, our time as entrepreneurs is very fluid. It's very like, oh, I got to garden really quick before we load the car because the rainstorm is coming, and then we're going, and here's the snacks that we're taking to the thing, and here's behind the scenes at the thing, and here's behind the scenes where I'm doing actual therapy on people that stayed after the workshop, or she's hugging people, fucking grounding people
It's like
after a deep
it's
dive
like, you need to go
in the workshop.
take a nap.
It's like having an altar worker. It's really weird. It's like I'm some kind of weird dance movement evangelist, and some people really got their shit rocked. I turn around and my mom's just like holding people, like, okay, you're all right, honey. You really should go take it. So,
And they look at you and go,
they took a trip. They were on a trip, and then they took my workshop. So,
after the other workshop. After the breath work.
so we have so many dates on the calendar. We have 3 Mystic Fairs, Steampunk, Pagan Picnic, Southern Illinois Psychic Festival. What do you have? Retreats, 3 retreats. Yeah, so we have a lot of good stuff on the calendar.
I have the 2 or 3 St. Louis fairs and the retreats.
Yeah.
She's like, do we have stuff here yet? I'm like, no, you're not gonna eat it. When I get it, this is going with us. This is not for you.
I mean, somebody has to do quality control.
We'll be fine.
Somebody has to sample.
We've had it before.
Wonton roller and eggnog sampler. I could clock in. So yeah, Manda and Mom is going to be a lot of variety. As we build up the content, I will try to help curate playlists. So if you want to hear vegan recipes, you can go there. If you want to hear holistic lifestyle, you can go there. If you want to get the behind the scenes on my workshops,
you'd even do chronic pain.
I'm not in chronic pain anymore, so we could put that under holistic, but that's thankfully not
self-care.
It's not an entire theme for me anymore.
Self-care, mental health.
Yep.
I mean,
there's a lot, and we're going to, like I said, try to organize it as we go. Because I know some people will like some things more than others. It's giving podcast. Because I have a favorite sleep podcast, and some of the times she hates it. Some of the times he's telling stories that he wrote, and it's this kind of series. Some of the times he's doing like a recast of like, this is this movie from his childhood, and like some people really love this one, but not that one. So we're gonna get it to where you can curate and be with us for what you want to. And what you're interested in, or you can just take the whole ride. So,
and you can let us know in the comments what kind of stuff you would like to know. We're trying to.
What kind of questions do you have?
Yeah, like, what the hell is a hugel?
What's a pantry? How do you do that? Why would you do that? You can at home? That's crazy. What's that about?
Yeah.
You're a 3rd generation prepper? Oh my god. Do you have a bunker? No, I have a pantry. Girl, I have beans. I have a bunker. The questions that you get. Are you gonna burn this to sacrifice to the demons? That was a real life question I got about building my grow beds in the front garden, in the lawn that I'm killing.
Which we will.
Yes, that's what I did. I laid the logs out, and then I went oogie boogie, oogie boogie, and that's how I killed the lawn, because the demons came and helped me. Anyways, that is not what happened. But there's just a lot of questions because we're already in like a holistic entrepreneurial. We're switching our lifestyle. We're going towards the dream. We're getting there. So there's just going to be a lot of really good content and answering questions that you never thought you had until you got here.
And this is about the journey. We're not experts in anything.
This is a shower curtain in my basement. It's a beautiful shower curtain in Mom's shop in the basement. Like, we're starting right where we are. It's not like, oh, we have 15 acres of this retreat. I'm gonna get there, but I'm never gonna sound like that about it. And just like I told you with the Merry Mushrooms episode, we're gonna tell you when we win, and when we don't win, we're gonna tell you what we learned. So hopefully it's a lot of high value information for a lot of different people in a lot of different categories.
Like, don't plant Malabar spinach.
Oh my god. Unless you like Malabar spinach. Unless you want a giant green squid to take over your entire grow bed.
It's not like spinach.
No, it's a dinosaur.
It's like a bush.
It's big D energy in a spinach plant, is what it is.
And it tastes like
it
dirt.
Like took over my growing
we put a table
stand
on
and it tipped the okay. So when we learn, we share what we learned with you.
And also the front yard's not finished. The garden's not done.
I said that already. I said 2/3. I'm still fighting the zombies.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm fighting old man winter because it is too heckin' cold for me to be out there spreading sheet mulch.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And
hopefully
we have
you
a
stick
huge
around.
pile of mulch in the front yard.
30 cubic feet? They couldn't dump the whole thing, so I think it's
I
like
think so.
30 or 40 cubic feet instead of the 60 or 80. And she
So
was
to
like,
think
call me
about-
when you need more! And I'm like,
So to
it'll
think
be
about
a
it,
while.
it's 2 steps up to get to our porch, and then the porch roof is about 6 feet higher, and it was as high as the roof of the porch, and probably about 5 feet long
It's a
and
giant pile
4
of mulch.
feet wide, which we've spread. I've spread quite a bit of it.
So there's gonna be a lot more bloopers, like, you know, me falling down in the horse shit when we were unloading the truck back in the day, me sliding down the mulch pile, just Mom and Manda bloopers. And so that's why everything is under this umbrella brand of what we're doing, where we're going. If you want to think about thrifting and entrepreneurship or holistic lifestyle or wellness or veganism or climate action or mental
Yeah, you were on
health
those committees too.
or all of those things, that's us. Like, that's how multifaceted people actually are. So what we're gonna do is focus on bites of those conversations and hope that we get a lot more friends along the way for those specific channels. But to the people who've been here, to the OGs, we love you, all 210 of you, 212 of you,
I didn't.
200 plus
didn't
Gangelized Treasures fans
On YouTube, the name is still Gangelized Treasures.
for now.
I have to figure out how to change that.
Okay.
Gonna
If
have
you
to
want free merch,
YouTube it.
talk to my mom about helping if you do online stuff, if you know how to deal with that, because there are some things I'm really happy and excited about learning that are new and different, and there are some things that I'm just like,
Tech stuff is not one of them for me. So, not one of them for me. So we will still have the eBay shop. I may change the name there also. I do need to change the name on the YouTube channel, but the Instagram channel is already changed, which also means that I might just take all the Puppers and Me content and move it over to the Manda and Me.
mush it, just mush it all together.
Put it in there, and then
Where is everybody?
either maybe they're laying down on the ribs right there. Either put the Puppers and Me over with Manda and Mom, and then either just drop my channel or actually have the channel for me. Except it's probably
So
all
the
gonna
bottom
be on the Manda
line
and Me.
is more content is coming, and wherever
More
you
varied.
found us before as Gangelized Treasure, Crystal Clear Downloads, Puppers and Me, whatever it is, it's all Mom and Manda. None of it's going away. It's just getting globbed together into this
Okay.
lifestyle brand so that we can streamline the business and the back end process and not show up with bald patches and missing teeth because too many things.
Well, and we could have the content could have been about taking Mac.
I don't think I want to show anybody that.
Well, I mean, you know, he's sick. We're gonna take him to the ER. This is what happened.
My content would
You know,
be,
kinda
here's how to
thing.
do somatic echoing to keep your body calm, to keep your dog calm. Because a lot of people really suck at that or don't even know it exists when they're in the emergency vet. So
Yeah, or they just get upset, which it was very upsetting. When they said, "Oh, we need to keep him," I was like,
no thanks.
okay.
You're like, is that absolutely necessary? It was.
Which is a good thing that I said yes, because we thought he was having a pancreatitis attack, and one of the options was to give him sublingual fluids and some anti-nausea medicine and send him home.
Hi!
If
Hello
we'd done
there.
that,
Don't step left, whatever you do.
he probably would have gone into organ failure, because he was already 3 or 4 days into it's called an Addisonian crisis. So I'm learning all of that's new stuff I'm gonna have to learn about is Addison.
Chronic dog health. Here we are. There's another category.
Yeah. So thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for your comments. We do read them. We learn from them. Like we said, we're not experts in anything.
Be nice. I'm out here blocking hose.
And I will get to the other video. It will be on this channel.
Eventually!
We may have lots of time, because if it snows like it's supposed to, we could be snowed in for a
I'd
couple
love
of days.
I'd love to get snowed in with power and
With
be able
power.
to do
Yes.
inside stuff and not have to go do other stuff and catch up on some stuff. Because I don't know about you guys, but over the holidays, entrepreneurs are actually more busy than other people.
And caregivers.
It's busy. Like, I don't feel like I've been home.
Because Amanda's been doing house sitting and pet sitting. So, like, she's been gone.
Actually gone.
Well, except we only had one car. So, it would...
We're nearly normal neurotics, just like all the rest of you. And we have normal life problems. We have
and then do all this on top of
We
it.
have in no way arrived, but we feel like doing something and getting started and leaning into it is so much better than analysis paralysis or never doing anything. There's never a perfect time to start being an entrepreneur. There's never a perfect time to start a small business. There's never a perfect time to start a private practice.
And never a good time, perfect time to start a YouTube channel.
So thank you for being with us over the evolution. We're going to continue to fail forward in very funny ways. So please stay tuned for all of the bloopers and the wins and the learning that we're going to share with you.
We're going to have to put on the calendar to get back to Route 66 this summer.
Hopefully all of those people have died and forgot that I promised that we were coming right back, because I'm the idiot who's like, oh yeah, we'll come right back. 2 years later.
Well,
I have different
they won't
hair.
know.
They're not going to recognize
They
me.
won't. That's not the part I'm worried about. I want to go there when they have all the vendors.
Oh, because I'm worried about somebody being mortally offended about my ding-diddle-ding-ding joke.
But you apologized.
I apologized immediately.
I think it is one of our most watched episodes, though.
Everybody likes to see Mom piss her pants laughing at me.
I did not. I about rolled out of the car, but I did not pee my pants.
All right, so Manda and Mom, here we are. You're gonna still find us where you found us. We're gonna keep going. If you have questions, if you have suggestions, if you have categories where you're like, yes, this is what I want to know about, please comment and let us know, because
That's where we'll go.
we're just foodling forward. We're just gonna be like, oh, we're doing live. Here's an episode. This is me killing the lawn. This is me landing on my butt, unloading the truck full of horse shit.
So we're thinking that
For
the
the
next
lawn.
one will probably be the dogs.
Yes.
And then the next one after that will
The
probably
puppers.
be Welcome to the Homestead.
Buppers.
But let us know if what you guys really want is how do you do a pantry? How do you get started? How do you start being vegan? I need quick, easy recipes. We are here to help. Not here to serve, but we're here to help.
Here to help.
But if you come to my house, I'll feed you. But
Come here, come say goodbye.
and if you would like to see everybody before we go,
It's not working. Nobody
It's-
wants to be here.
has Squizzy been on the
Squizzy's been on the camera.
Max? We gotta go get Sophie.
It's Sophie. We're gonna come say bye. It's a fussy baby. It's a fussy fussy. It's one of fussy fussy.
It's our irritable one.
So. Tell everybody we love you.
Click like and subscribe so you get all the new exciting episodes. Oh, I usually say on the end of at the end of Crystal Clear Downloads, I usually say, remember you are the magic. And at the end of Gangelized Treasures, Mom used to say something.
Love and appreciate you. Thanks for watching.
Remember you're blessed to be a blessing.
Oh,
So I don't know
yes,
what we're
remember
saying
you're blessed to be a blessing.
I don't know what we're gonna say at the end of Manda and Mom.
Maybe you want a kiss? Would you like a kiss? Mwah.
She's not impressed.
A kiss? Isn't impressed either.
All right. Love, hugs, and dog kisses, I guess.
Yep. Love, hugs, and dog kisses.
See you next time. Bye!